strange. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about Coco the rabbit. Okay. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, just go back in the group and look at the other video. It's a story about a rabbit and I'm crying. I hate Tara so much right now. Okay. Okay. So opinion video on Cassie. Sorry I had to sit through like a minute of me being strange. I'm really hyper right now. Like, I can't concentrate. Ah! Okay, okay, I need to concentrate, Cassie. Okay, Cassie is a really awesome person, and I love you because you're amazing and pretty, and my computer's overheating, so let's lift you up. My brain just went, you raised me up so high I could fly on mountains. Why is this so funny? I'm actually crying. I'm so sorry, Cassie. This is like the worst opinion video ever. But I love you. And I'm sorry for you having to sit through like 2 minutes of me alone. But the truth is that I love you. And that is it. And I sound like a really hysterical like teenage girl. Like, if you want to see how I'm gonna look when I meet like Dylan O'Brien, this is it. Me crying. Not hysterically laughing, obviously, because that would be embarrassing if I just fell down and started laughing. Oh god, I'll probably actually end up doing that. Gist of this video is, I love Cassie because she's my girl, and let's just do other opinions, seeing as this is taking so long anyway, and I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm laughing. I'm hyper. Okay, random opinions. Isla. For the longest time, I thought your name was pronounced Isla, and then it's actually Isla. But I feel lied to and deceived when I found that out. It's like when I found out that Tyler Hoechlin's name isn't actually Tyler Hoechlin. It's Tyler Hecklin. Like, what? How does that make sense? It's deception and lying. All names should be spelt phonetically, and that's coming from mine. It is phonetic, but this is gonna sound really racist, but most white people can't pronounce my name if they say it phonetically, so it's like, it's a silent N. You'd understand if you knew my full name and whatnot. Okay, so Isla is awesome, but you need to start talking on Skype and not just singing! Okay, Drake! Yay! I've talked to you again after such a long time! It's really awesome, and I'm sorry for my Coco the Rabbit joke. But it was really funny. And I'm sorry I had to sit through an entire minute of me laughing like anyone else is. I'm sorry for anyone who's watching this video. Computer, stop overheating! I can't raise you to mountains. No! Okay. I need to concentrate. Where can I put my laptop? Okay. Now stop! Okay, so Jake is, okay, what we have established so far. Cassie is super mega foxy awesome hot, and if you understand that reference, I love you. Isla is pretty damn groovy and needs to, like, talk on Skype, because, you know, I can't really respond to you singing, even though it's beautiful and, like, yeah, and stuff. I don't know where I was going with the sentence. What has become of my life? Drake is amazing, especially having sat through my entire Coco the Rabbit video. I need to stop mentioning it. Oh, that didn't sound good. Okay, don't think about Tara and Coco. Okay, this isn't working. And now my brain is just going to funny places and I can't stop laughing. And why am I still filming? But anyway, okay, the next person is Dino. Shh, Dino. Fun fact, Dino actually isn't a dinosaur. I know, right? That kind of hurt. Dino is a person, and she's from America, and she's in university, and she's pretty groovy as well. Like, I've known her for a really long time, and we've role-played quite a bit, and she's pretty groovy, and we've had some fun times together, and I'm going to take off my socks because they're annoying me. Sorry about that. Okay, are we still rolling? Excellent! We'll just lower the screen here and scooch back. Okay, that works. Yeah, so Dino's pretty groovy, even though she's not a dinosaur. If you're a pterodactyl, you could fly me to, like, America or Narnia. We could go to Narnia. That would be pretty cool. I promise I'm not, like, high or anything right now. This is just how my brain usually works. Like, I'm not using a filter in my brain. This is what usually happens. And there is more, but I have a slight filter, so I'm blocking them. Ah! I have a slight filter, so I'm blocking some things out, and this is a really long video, and I do not know what's happening! Coco the Rabbit! It's funny because he ate all the carrots. I can't breathe. But it's Coco, and he ate all the. I was gonna say he ate all the rabbits, but that would be cannibalism, and then there'd be no more rabbits. I wonder if the farmer made Coco into a stew. That would be really sad, but also really clever, because it means that he doesn't have to go out and, like, get the carrots to cook in the stew, because Coco's already eaten them, so they're inside him. So he's got, like, rabbit and, I was gonna say cockerel, but no. Carrot! Like, souffle thing. Shut up, laptop! Yeah. But that's a smart thing to do. How to get good food. I know I have a notification phone! How to cook a rabbit. Step 1, make your rabbit eat the carrots. Step 2, cook the rabbit. But that's really sad, because Coco's, like, hibernating. What if he has family and people... What, Coco? I'm 16. Why am I acting like I'm 3? What is happening? Ugh, I don't understand my life. This is what happens when you do the IB and start procrastinating. And then think of Coco the Rabbit and hang out with 13-year-olds. Okay, next opinion. Samantha! Okay, firstly, that was kind of funny when you forgot to put your Spillit link and forgot to put famulicious.spillit.com, and you went to, like, what was that website? Was that, like, a website for people who pole dance or something? Because I didn't understand. I clicked off because I didn't want it in my browser history. I think it was a little late. Voice, be normal, please. Thank you. I need you to sing. What am I doing? But yeah, I think you're really cool, and even though we've had our differences, I think it's still pretty groovy that we're, like, really tight like that. Not, like, both, because that's bad luck, but, like, one. Like, a unit. I was gonna say a math reference, but I can't think of a math reference because I'm in studies and I don't like math. I'm sorry. Um, um, but yeah, you're awesome, and even if we have arguments and stuff, I'll still think of you because I love you. Oh, that's my phone. I have a message. People texted me. Oh, fun fact. I got my friend Betsy addicted to Teen Wolf. And so, like, she ships Derek as well, which is pretty awesome, I think. She made cake pops. This is, like, oh my gosh. Guys, I don't know if you can see this, but... Ah! I want some. Like, these look better than, like, the Pokemon things. Let me show you the Pokemon things. Oh, but now she just ruined our convo because we had, like, 69 messages, and it was pretty funny. Only Tumblr fans will get this. Oh my god. Sorry? I'm just trying to find something. I can't remember what I was looking for now. I'm trying to think. Oh, guys! This is Tara! Wait, let me see if you can see. I call her Tyrone! She says some pretty funny things. Oh! I found them. Those are the cake pods. I want them so badly. It's like everything good about my childhood. Even though I didn't properly watch Pokemon, I had the cards. Oh god. Those were... I faked my Pokemon life. I'm sorry. I need a moment. Okay, but I mean, it's like everything good. Like for me, like it's a cake, but it's a Pokeball. What? Do you eat it? Do you throw it on the ground and yell Charizard? He was kind of a dick. But what do you do with it? Do you eat it? Well, if you eat it, will poor little Pikachu come out inside your stomach? Would you die from that? I'm sorry, my brain works in really strange ways, and when I'm hyper, my filter just goes. It flies with the wind. I guess you could say it's gone with the wind. Ow, that hurt. For those of you who don't know what happened, I just fell off my bed. So yeah, that's a thing. But it's a futon, so it's all good. And for no one's watching this, but when I was at UCLA, we had to do it like I was Tai Chi, and we had Holimopolis. I think he was trying to say like imagine you're holding a bowl, but it sounded like Holimopolation. It was funny. Wow, why am I even talking right now? I'm supposed to be doing opinions. Okay, so we had Sammy, who I said I love, and he's groovy, and don't ever change, baby, because I love you. Aisha! I don't know what I just did with my hands, but it was cool. It was like, it's the giraffe from Doctor Who. Like, you know the giraffe dance he does? Like, does no one else know that? You know when he goes to Amy and Rory's wedding. Oh god, Amy and Rory, why? Okay. But Aisha, you're amazing, bubs. And, like, I hope you and Preston meet and that you're happy and you have tiny little pretty babies. Because you deserve happiness. Computer, shut up! Why don't you work like the Vega? Why don't you... Did I just say Vega? Oh, God. Why don't you work like Nintendo? I blow on you and then, like, you stop whining. But no, that would be more like how a guy works. Oh, God. What am I doing with my life right now? I don't know. But yeah. So, Aisha, I hope, like, you have a happy stuff because you deserve happy stuff. Then you've got, like, people that I really love, like, well, no, I love, that made it sound like y'all were more important, but you're not. But I love you still, and that just, let's just rewind. Now I come to Kaylee and Kelly, and their ship name is Kilele. You understand? Like Kilele? Not Kaylele, like Kaylele. It's like a K and then an A and then a Y and then an L and then an L and then an I and then an L E. No, that's wrong. I can't spell for shit. But yeah, they're awesome and they're really cute together, and they've been together for like a while, like a really long while, longer than that many days, which is a while. Ah, I can count. What up? What up? I actually don't know how long they've been together. I think they've been together for like 2 months. But anyway, they're amazing, and both individual people are like two halves of one whole, you know, because they're a couple. Where do I come up with these things? I don't know. I my brain, I give it to you. But yes, they're amazing and they're lovely, and I don't get people who go around shit bashing, like, oh, I don't like you. No, shut up, please. Sit down, sit down. No. Okay, so yeah, they're really nice people, and I got to know them individually before, like, they started dating, and they're nice people, and even though I don't talk to them, they're nice people. Let's see how many times I can say nice people in this video without anyone noticing. Well, not you not noticing, but like... I'd restart, but like I can't be bothered to redo this. This is exhausting, guys. Like, do you understand how exhausting my life is? Being this energetic and going doing that. That's like really energetic, and it takes effort. So yeah, that's the thing, and it happened. Okay, to Kaylele. Kelly is British, and she sounds like a typewriter. She's like my little typewriter, because the first time that we Skyped, she was typing like, well, it sounded like that, and it sounded like a typewriter. So I was like, Kelly, you sound like a typewriter. You're a typewriter. Stop being a typewriter, Kelly. But yeah, she's really nice. She's just a typewriter. She's secretly a robot. Shh. And then Kaylee is really pretty, and she's from America. She's from Texas, so she speaks like this. No, that's not a Texan accent. What? Texas. I'm from Texas. I like horses. I like country music. I'm from the South. We are near Mexico. My cleaning lady is called Jesus. Her parents thought she was gonna be a boy, but she was a girl. Her brother's called Chico. Rock of Ages reference. And so now she's called Jesus. Her little sister's called Chico as well. This could go downhill so fast. I'm gonna stop before this gets racist, because that's not a good thing. Shh, no racism, that's bad. Okay, next people that I've known for a really long time are Wheeler. With that's not like a Wheeler, like it's Wheeler, like Peter and William. Wheeler. Ta-da! And they're both really nice people. Well, we thought they were William and Peter, but they turned out to be Brittany and Esther. I know, right? And I knew Brittany before, so that was pretty groovy. It's Brittany, bitch. Do. I see you. Do. Just wanna dance with you. Do. Every time they turn the lights down, baby. Yeah, I know. If I just had blonde hair, I'd be exactly like Britney Spears. Who'd know the difference apart from, you know, obviously. Anyway, sorry about that, Brit. But Brit's amazing. Genre, je l'adore. Mes meufs, mes mèches, mes mecs. Yeah, okay, Brittany's actually pretty groovy. And I was speaking in French because Brittany speaks French, and she lives in Morocco. Yes? No? Yes? No? I think she lives in Morocco, and Esther lives in Israel. I think. I'm so sorry if I screwed that up. I'm so sorry. Here, have a bracelet. That's damaging. I'm not doing that again. can't do anything right. Apparently. But yeah, Britney's really lovely, and she's French. Et tu devrais me parler plus, mec, parce que vraiment là, mais non mais c'est, non mais franchement, sorry. Yeah, so talk to me more and stuff, cause yeah, miss you. Okay, Esther is pretty groovy. I've known her actually for a really long time, about since I joined the Glee roleplay thing. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Glee roleplay, and she's pretty groovy. Pretty much what I can say about everyone, they're groovy. I'm not very good with like describing people and their peopleness. I like people, and then I don't like people. When I don't like people, I can go on for hours describing them. But let's not go there, because that's happened, and that was messy, and it was ugly, and it ended with apple juice. Don't ask, please. Let's not bring that back. Make that a thing. It's past. It's past. It's gone. It's in the direction that One Direction are headed. No, okay, I'm sorry. But it's in the direction that I'm trying to think. What's really out of fashion? Oh, you know those pants, like the pants those people used to wear, like back in the 90s. The really annoying ones. No, chain wallets. Useful but annoying as hell. Let's put that away with chain wallets. Let's put that back with the 70s. No one wants to see the 70s come back. Let's put that away in the same box that you locked the 70s into. And imagine, if you open that damn box, the 70s are gonna jump out of there and whoop your ass. Let's not have a repeat of the 70s. Why am I going ghetto? I have no idea. Okay. Then let's go to Jenny. Jenny Bell is... Oh, I love her! She's a really phenomenal person. I used a big word. What is happening? English A higher, finally using my vocabulary. What up? If you don't know what that is, stay away from the IB. Like, this is the IB? You should be in Australia. That's really far away. Like, I mean, obviously it's far away. I know geography. I'm not that dumb at geography. I'm not that bad at geography. It's like 9. You have to forgive me. If this is it, and like... You need to be as far away from the IB, as possible. Don't go there. It's evil. It will ruin your life. It's horrible. And only Coco the rabbit will save you. Coco. He's a rabbit that lives in a tree that ate the farmer's carrots. I'm back. But yeah, Jenny Bell's amazing, and I've known her since like the beginning of time, like the dawn of not the movie. Like the movie is amazing, and I think I cried, but it's not the dawn of time. The movie. But it's Jenny Bell, and she's lovely, and she's amazing, and if you haven't talked to her, you should. Her account is Rachel space, and then bed like apostrophe. I was gonna say hyphen, but I was like, that's wrong. Bed apostrophe off space roses apostrophe berry. I think. If I got that wrong, I'm sorry, bibs, but like you guys should talk to her because she's pretty shy. She's pretty amazing. Oh my! Did you hear that? My neck just cracked. Oh! Ah! Wow! Yeah. Ghetto. Yeah, I went there. Okay. Then, who do I have next? I had someone. Ow! Ow! That hurt! Okay, then, let's scroll through here and see who I can't find. Stacy. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the guy for me. I know it may be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy. Do you not know that song? But yeah, Stacy is pretty groovy, and her name's Stacy, like in the song, but with an E. Not like randomly placed, like Stacy with an E, then like the E is just afterwards. or like on top of the word Stacy or underneath. It's like Stacy, Stacey. I think. Yes, no. Yes, no, yeah. I think it's yes. I think I spelled that right. 10 points to Gryffindor! Sorry. But yes, Stacy's pretty groovy. Oh, you know who else is pretty groovy? Apart from Stacy, who's like gorgeous. Karis! She works in an old people's home, and she's like really adorable. She's kawaii! And she's a really nice person. And she loves The Nightmare Before Christmas. There was an abbreviation for that, but I forgot it. So that's a thing. And it happened. Guess who's back? Sorry. But yeah, she is really cool. Okay. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Close it up behind. Has anyone commented on my thing? Okay, no one's commented. I think that's it. Let's just see if there's a song. No, don't. Start overheating, laptop. I wanted to see if there's a song I could play you guys just for like the last few minutes. Seeing as you sat through this like abomination for so long. I thought I should treat you to a song. Oh, there's this really good one, and I can show you a stretch. Do you want to see a stretch? Probably don't. But like, yeah. I feel like showing you a stretch. So if you guys don't know Paloma Faith, she's pretty groovy, and you should listen to her. Upside Down. There we go. It's like a whole 1920s thing, and I'm obsessed with the 1920s. Like, sometimes I want to travel back there, but then I realize that there are no rights for black people or women. So I'm just like, that's not really a thing. Okay, I'm gonna show you the stretch, and like, this is it. Okay, so like, if you ever do, this is like a useful tip. If you ever need to stretch for something, like, Pop Pilates has this, you stretch, and then you like hold your foot, and then you stretch up.